As a confidant and coach to business leaders, I know a lot of people who are rich and miserable, and those on the opposite side of the spectrum. So let's pull it all together, shall we? We'll explore the intersection between wealth and joy. We'll look at the psychology, spirituality, and practicality of money, plus some of the things that make up a truly lucrative lifestyle. I'm your host, Mindy Kinnis, and this is the Lucra Life. Today is September 11th, and like many people, you may be remembering, recalling what you were doing or where you were when you heard the news about the Twin Towers. I myself was late for a training that morning. So I had been driving, I had the radio on in my car, so I was hearing the news. I got to the site where I was supposed to be attending a training, and I sat in my car for a while just listening and reeling, honestly, with disbelief. And eventually I thought, well, I have to go in. I'm supposed to be at this thing. It was part of my job. And upon walking into the room, I had the strangest experience because it occurred to me I was the only one who knew what was going on. Everyone else in that room, they wouldn't have been checking their phones. They were in the midst of a class. So I walk in and I start whispering to people what is going on. And then people start checking their phones. Of course, the training gets disrupted for good reason. And people are trying to make phone calls and check on family members and all of these things. And even though it's been a number of years now, I know for some people that event still brings up a tremendous amount of stress. And if it's not that event, I guarantee you have other things in life that bring up a lot of stress. And this can be anything from the big things like a September 11th attack to the not so big things like getting the kids off to school in the morning and making sure you've packed their lunch. It can be anything that can cause us stress. So what I wanted to do today is share with you something that happened recently. This is actually part of the conversation that I had with Doug McDade, who you just heard from in the previous episode. One of the things that we do, and I say we because Doug is in the Lucra Collective, so I meet with my members in that group every single month. And one of the things we do on every single gathering is to begin with coherence. And the reason I do that is because it's mutually beneficial. For the participant, it's beneficial in a number of ways that impact both the physiological health and the overall mental well-being. So the joke that I always have with my members is that it not only helps them, but it helps me too, because here are some of the things that happen when you get into coherence. You can decrease your blood pressure. You can decrease the feelings of stress that you have. You can send throughout your body feel-good neurotransmitters. So all good things. It also helps you to focus, brings you added clarity, allows you to tap into your intuition. Dr. Roland McCready from the Institute of Heart Math says that you actually cannot tap into your intuition if you are not in coherence. So with that added focus, added clarity, greater decisiveness, that then helps me or benefits me as the presenter as well, because people are more awake, they're more tuned in, they're more turned on, and that just makes my job easier as well to present whatever content I'm sharing with them that day. So like I said, it is a mutually beneficial practice. And when Doug and I started our conversation, he had asked me, could you walk me through a quick coherence practice? And I said, absolutely, I would be delighted to. I did ask Doug if I could share this with you because it wasn't necessarily meant for public consumption. But I thought, you know what? This is a crazy stressed out world, especially on days like today where there's or can be a bit of heaviness in the collective mindset. So I wanted to send this out today. I hope it benefits you. If you happen to be driving right now while listening to this or walking or anything like that, it might be one to put on pause and listen to when you can just take a seat or lie down somewhere and just really, really relax into it. So I hope you enjoy this quick coherence practice. Why don't you start? Just close your eyes, settle in, let your shoulders drop. Feel the weight of your physical body in your seat, knowing that you are fully supported, both in your physicality and energetically and emotionally. Take a deep breath in, pulling in calm. And as you exhale, just allow any tension, any stress, any frustration to gracefully exit. And as you're breathing, just notice the breath ever more deeper in your body. Visualize it or picture it or just feel it going all the way down into your chest area and maybe even lower into your abdomen, allowing it to fill you. Now take that point of awareness, wherever that awareness is currently residing, that point or spark of consciousness, and slowly, ever so gently, invite it into your heart space. Just allow it to go where it naturally wants to be anyway. And just feel what that feels like in your chest area, allowing that warmth or that expansion or that energy, whatever that feels like to you, expand into that area throughout your body. And now I want you to consider something that you are so grateful for. We're going to talk a lot about gratitude on this show because you have been filled with it, overflowing with it in the recent weeks. So allow that feeling, if there's a specific experience or a specific thing you want to target based on that, that's cool, or just in general, allow that feeling to just expand within you. And now take that gratitude and just radiate it throughout yourself, both your physical body, your energetic body, your spiritual self, just filling with gratitude, so much so that it begins to overflow past the boundaries of yourself. And I want you to shine that light toward someone else, some people, group of people, the listeners to this podcast, whoever that might be, whoever you want to send it over to, or all of them. Your choice. Take another just few deep cleansing breaths. at your own pace. And when you're ready, you can slowly, gently open your eyes. And we'll begin.
Okay. Got to get the tears out of my eyes first.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're lovely at that. You're just lovely at that.
Ready to make your dream your reality? Let's build your business so you can do what you are here to do. I invite you to join my inner circle, the Lucra Collective, a community of like-minded entrepreneurs who got over the limiting belief that they needed to go it alone. Visit lucra.com to join today. That's lucra.com. Lucra, where wealth equals well-being.